welcome to Madlius, and this is your Sabetha. Usually, people say that truth is stranger than a fiction, and when you think about it deeply, that might be a reason. Between that impressive invention that happened in a scheduled way and the natural oddities that happen accidentally, this world can stand a pretty incredible place. When you think that you know about everything doubtlessly and clearly, these people and things keep you surprising in a delightful way. Yes, so many things that happen in the world keeps us surprising in each and every second. And I'm here to reveal those things that might be surprising and that might happen before or may be happening or may happen in the future. And yes, continue watching this video to know the impressive facts. When you look up at the vast sky and those glittering stars, what do you think about it? That we may not be alone at all and someone is always accompanying us. There is a lot to wonder about space. The fact is we don't know all the answers about it. We know it's vast and beautiful, but we are not really sure how vast and beautiful it is. The fact is, it would only take 1 hour to drive to space. If you got into a car, turned on the ignition and drove up to the sky at 60 meters per hour, and remember, it is only if you can. It would take just 1 hour to get to outer space according to astronomer Fred Hoyle. Of course, this is purely theoretical, but sure it is fun to think about it. And the bitter truth is, we can only think about it. We all know about eBay as the world's largest marketplace. It has hundreds of millions of listings live at any given moment. Since its founding in 1995, the company has grown from just one curious computer programmer to over 15,000 employees. Over the past 15 years, eBay has become one of the largest companies in America, consistently ranking in the Fortune 500 and is one of the most recognized brands around the world. Throughout the years, the world has gawked at some oddest items listed on eBay, including a grilled cheese sandwich with the face of the Virgin Mary to Justin Timberlake's half-eaten French toast. The fact that anyone can list almost anything makes the site one of the most interesting places to find rare and outlandish items. But one of the strangest listings ever had to be for the country of New Zealand. That's right. A man from Brisbane, Australia, tried to sell New Zealand off on eBay in 2006. The listing described the country as the dodgiest American Cup win ever and said it has very ordinary weather. Despite those selling points, the ridiculous auction gained a ton of interest. The starting bid was 1 cent, and after 6,000 hit and 22 bids, the selling price for New Zealand climbed all the way to $3,000. Eventually, eBay caught wind of the auction and pulled it from its site. Clearly, New Zealand is not for sale, a spokesperson from eBay Australia said it at the time. It is a common notation that paper is better than plastic and the ban on plastic was being continuously enacted. But the bitter truth is, paper is even worse than plastic to the environment. Both paper and plastic have their drawbacks. According to research, paper bags production emits 70% more pollution, uses 4 times as much energy, and takes more time to break down when compared to plastic bags. Paper bags just seem friendly to the environment, right? They don't have that slick petroleum look like plastic bags do. They are cheerful craft color. They fold up neatly to stack in your cupboard for next time. But researchers make clear that plastic really doesn't have much on plastic. Paper bags doesn't break down any faster than plastic in landfills. That's because while paper breaks down much faster under ideal conditions, landfills are not ideal conditions. Their lack of light, air and oxygen means pretty much nothing decomposes. So paper and plastic are destined to spend equal amount of time there. So next time when you are going to shopping, guess to use a better reusable bag. The next thing is about wedding ring. The tradition of both the bride and groom wearing wedding rings only began during World War II, when men began wearing rings to remember their wives back home. Not all cultures wear wedding rings on their ring finger. Some Indian traditions even require the bride wear a toe ring instead. A woman in Sweden lost her wedding ring while cooking for Christmas in 1995. She looked everywhere for it and even had her kitchen floor pulled up. Hope she could find it. But she couldn't find it until 2012. While gardening 16 years later, the women found the ring around a carrot that was sprouting in the middle of it. The only explanation was that the ring had been lost in vegetable peelings that were turned out to a compost. Clearly, composting isn't just good for the environment. Our brain expands energy and flows every small signal of nature to find the lost item. The brain remembers everything, but it couldn't recall it. Every object has a particular space in our home. I'm pretty sure that we all know about the bubble wrap that is used to wrap the electrical, electronic and other devices to pack it, to protect it and transport it to different places. And the most craziest thing is people all over the world from younger one to elder one love playing this, including me. This bubble wrap was originally intended to be a wallpaper. This was invented in 1957 by engineers Alfred W. Wilding and Mark Chavannes, who sealed two shower curtains together, creating a smattering of air bubbles. They initially tried to set it as a wallpaper. Then in 1960, they realized that their product would have yet more value and it could be used for protection in packaging, and founded the Sealed Air Corporation. When the inventor showed this product to IBM, which just launched its first mass-produced computers, the tech company became the first big bubble wrap client. Sealed air still exists today, creating both protection and happiness to the people all over the world. We all know about spider webs, which is present in our homes, schools, colleges, offices, cars, and in every nooks and corners. The greatest thing is to clean this mess. Having a spider show up repeatedly means that you either need to learn patience or get in better touch with your creative energy, or it means you have begun to master these skills and qualities. Spiders have incredible patience and are masters of complexity in the way they weave their webs. The most interesting fact is that these spider webs were used as bandages in ancient times. In ancient Greece and Rome, doctors used spider webs to make bandages for their patients. Spider webs supposedly have natural antiseptic and antifungal properties which can keep our wounds clean and prevent infection. It is also said that spider webs are rich in vitamin K, which promotes clotting. So next time when you are out of band-aids, just head to your attic, grab some web and use it as a webicillllin. We all know about the mousetrap, which is a specialized type of animal trap designed primarily to catch and usually kill mice. Mousetraps are usually set in indoor locations where there is suspected infestation of rodents. Larger traps are designed to catch other species of animals such as rats, squirrels, other small rodents or other animals. The fact is, a 155-year-old mousetrap caught a mouse in 2016. They said, if it is not broken, don't fix it. And that turned out to be a case for a very early design of mousetrap. In mid-1800s, inventor Colin Pullinger unveiled his Perpetual mousetrap and claimed that it would last a lifetime. More than a century later, Pullinger could still make that claim. The 155-year-old device on display at England's Museum of English Rural Life managed to catch a mouse that snuck into it in 2016, even without a bait. The mouse entered the trap, attempting to build a nest, and ended up activating its seize mechanism. Sadly, the rodent didn't survive. But clearly, the Perpetual mousetrap does. Hope you enjoyed this video. Stay safe, stay healthy, like, share and subscribe my channel, and stay tuned for my upcoming videos.